Hi team, welcome to our Introduction to Ancient Rome Anchor Fact series of printables and mini lessons. In this series, we will explore some of the most important events that explain the rise and fall of the most important republic and empire of the ancient world, Rome. The amazing modern world we live in would not be what it is without both of these things, the Roman Republic and the Roman Empire. When the Founding Fathers combined the 13 colonies into the United States of America, it was the Roman Republic they relied on most to create the new country. Very famously, when Benjamin Franklin left the Constitutional Convention that we talked about in the American Anchor Fact series of printables and mini lessons, he was asked by a woman on the street, "Well, doctor, what have we got?" He answered, "A republic, if you can keep it." Most people think of America as a democracy, but it is actually a republic. In this series, we will learn why by studying ancient Rome. We will also learn about the importance of the Roman Empire. It was not technically the largest empire of ancient history, but it was the most important because it swallowed up Greece. The Romans admired the Greeks and combined their culture with Greek culture to create what is known as Greco-Roman Civilization. If you haven't already, make sure you watch our Anchor Fact series on ancient Greece to see why that matters so much. In short, we still live in Greco-Roman civilization today. Everything from our alphabet and buildings to our studies of science and philosophy and our forms of government are the product of our Greco-Roman heritage. Today, we are going to start the story with the two main myths of the founding of Rome. These are myths, not history. It's important to note. This means that they are fantastic stories the Romans told themselves to inspire people, because they did not really know the true story. The first is the story of Aeneas, which is based on the Greek story of Odysseus. According to this legend, Aeneas was a Trojan warrior who escaped the fall of Troy when the Greeks destroyed that ancient city-state. They did so, as many people know, by putting warriors inside the massive Trojan horse, which the Trojans mistook as a gift and brought into the city. The warriors inside then spread throughout the city and opened its gates to the Greek invaders who destroyed the city. The story is that Aeneas fled the destruction and wandered around the Mediterranean until he finally arrived in Italy and settled there. Aeneas did not found the city of Rome itself, but among his offspring were the famous pair of brothers known as Remus and Romulus. According to the story of these twin brothers, they were the children of a priestess and the Roman god Mars. Because the king felt threatened by them, he ordered them killed, but they were placed in a basket and sent down a river, only to be saved by a wolf. Now we really know it's a myth. We all know what a wolf would really do if it found two babies by the river. What it did in the legend is it suckled them, which means it allowed them to drink its milk and protected them. The symbol of the wolf suckling the two brothers is the most famous symbol of Rome. It is found in logos of just about anything having to do with Rome, including soccer teams. After that, the brothers grew up under the care of a farmer and became two great leaders of the local people. But they couldn't agree where to begin the city of Rome among the 7 hills of the area. They fought over it, and Romulus killed his brother Remus. Here we see Romulus depicted in a famous painting that shows his victory. And yes, on the shield of the winner is the symbol of Rome. Romulus, therefore, became the first legendary king of Rome. But Rome is not known for being a kingdom. It is known for being a republic. In our next lesson, we will learn why. See you then. And don't forget to go to the Knowable World website for the full printables package that accompanies this series. It's packed with quizzes and activities and a timeline that will help you learn the story.